Joshua Tree National Park has a lot to explore. From a big variety of unique hiking trails, rock climbing areas, some awesome hidden campgrounds, enormous rock formations, mountains, and not to mention the namesake, the wonky Joshua Tree. This all makes for a huge playground for kids and adults. Wandering around this park at times feels like you were dropped into a Dr. Seuss storybook or some alien planet.
Our first piece of advice would be to try to book reservations as early as possible. 5 of the campgrounds require reservation and the other few are first come first serve. It can be pretty difficult, almost impossible to get a spot, especially on the weekends when the place is so packed. We were lucky to get a spot at the Black Canyon Campground for a few weekdays. Our 30-foot Class A was stretching the limits of the sites, and the roads throughout the campground were in pretty rough shape.
There's one main road through the park, Park Boulevard, that will take you from the north entrance to the west entrance. It's about 30 miles, a very pretty scenic drive with access to the hiking trails, notable stops, and a few potential detours. A few easy, shorter hiking trails we liked and would recommend are the Hidden Valley Trail, which is about a mile loop and takes you through a rock-encrusted valley with some unique formations. Second, the Wall Street Stamp Mill. It's about 2.4 miles with some fun surprises along the way, including a marker commemorating where a murder took place, some rusted out cars and old machines, and finally, the mill. Last up, Arch Rock is a little more than a mile and brings you to, as you could guess, a huge rock arch among massive boulders.
A few places worth a detour or a stop are Keys View, which is a 20-minute drive and gives you some awesome vantage points of Coachella Valley. You'll notice some of the California haze though. Another place worth a stop is Chola Cactus Garden, where in the middle of nowhere you'll find thousands of those teddy bear cacti. Lastly, stops at Skull Rock right off Park Boulevard for a good photo op and the Hall of Horror to witness some pretty crazy and brave rock climbing.
With so much to see and do in the park, plus some pretty unique scenery, we can see why Joshua Tree is a popular national park. We highly recommend taking a few days to visit next time you're in Southern California.